Hey, this is John. Thanks for checking out the video. Before we get started, please like and subscribe to the channel so you can get more updates as videos come out. What we're trying to do is reach 1,000 subscribers so we can monetize this channel and offer some free lessons to beginners and get them into some affordable instruments. Today's tutorial is going to be on Civilian by Wye Oak. I'm going to do a real straightforward sort of acoustic version of this. I'll talk about the chords and I'll talk about a couple of different sort of picking patterns you can use from the real basic to pretty much what she's doing on the record. There's a couple of different guitar parts on the record, so I'm just going to give you a general outline of the parts and then you can go for it yourself. So let's get started. A couple things to note before we get started on the video is we're going to do a capo on the 4th fret, and it's going to be in a drop D tuning. So this first note is actually going to be F sharp. So what you might want to do first is tune the guitar to D, A, D, G, B, E, and that's from the low string to the high string. Again, it's just a drop D, so if you're already in tune, all you have to do is drop the low string down 2 pitches from E to D. And then when you play a D chord with the 4th fret on the capo, you're going to take advantage of that low note. Just like you would if there was no capo and you were playing a D chord up here. It allows you to get some lower pitches on it. Now the chords that it uses, I'm going to talk about in reference to where the capo is. So if I say play a C chord, it's going to be the C chord shape. But in this case, it's actually going to be an E chord, if that makes sense. But it's a C shape because of the capo on the 4th fret. Now, because we are doing a drop D, the first chord is going to be E minor, and we want to keep that E minor intact. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the first finger, put it on the 6th string, 6th fret, the second finger on the 5th string, 6th fret, and the 3rd finger on the 4th string, 3rd fret. So instead of playing an E minor with just the 2 fingers, we're going to need that extra first finger to come in there and grab that low note to make it even across the neck and ring out accordingly in the right pitches. So that's now an E minor. So the first chord with the capo, E minor, and then D. We're going to play all the strings on D. And then an A minor 7. And then a C. And those 4 chords make up the foundation of the entire song. There's some variations in there, but for the most part, it's just E minor to D to A minor 7 to C. So the song is going to go through those 4 chords, and it's going to have a bit of a moving bass line or a walking bass line, if you will. So we're going to start off on E minor. And the bass line is going to go from the D note, the capo, to this second note here. So and all I'm doing is lifting up the first finger. And then next I'm going to go to the D chord. And you just kind of pick through that D chord. She does it quite a few different ways on the record, but generically you're just hitting the low D and then going through the D chord. And now we're going to walk down, and it's going to go, again, with reference to the capo, C, B, A. So it's... And then we're going to go to that A minor 7. So it's... And then what we're going to do here is we're going to do a little bit of a hammer-on with the 2nd finger on the 4th string from the open position to the 2nd fret there. So it's going to go C, B, A. And then what we're going to do is another hammer-on, it's Michael Jackson. We're going to hammer on from on the 5th string from the capo to the 2nd fret. So we're going to do open, hammer on, open 4th string, and then we're going to land on the 7th fret, which is a C chord. So it's and so that hammer on is 1, 2, open, C. And then the C will go hammer on to the 2nd, and then open again, and then back to the E minor. So that's essentially how the whole song will play out in terms of chords. And if you wanted to do a simpler version of it, you could just play the E minor, the D, the A minor 7th, to the C. And as the song builds and builds, there's going to be a lot more of that and a lot less picking of the acoustic guitar. Another little cool electric part in the beginning is the part that's... So you're basically taking your first finger on the 1st and 2nd fret, starting at the 9th fret, and you're sliding down to the 7th fret, and then back up real quick. And this is one of those songs that if you want to do all the little intricate little walking lines, just start real slow and build up to it. And one more thing, if you don't want to detune the guitar at all and you want to play it on its standard pitch, just take that E string back to its regular position, and then you can just play the regular E minor chord, but you're not going to get that low sort of bouncing bass line. So thanks for watching. That was a quick version of Civilian by Wye Oak on acoustic guitar. Kind of covered the basic chords and some of the basic picking patterns. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we can get some kids into some affordable instruments and provide some free one-on-one lessons. If you'd like to learn more about that, please check out the Patreon down below. Buster will thank you. Oh my goodness. And we'll see you in the next video.